Hey there, ghoulies. I wanted to talk a little bit on how I set up my files to send to the vograce website using my voice because I thought it would be easier to understand. So first of all, let's talk about static cling stickers. Obviously, I use traditional and digital artwork for the traditional pieces. like my Skull Ice Cream and my Skull Galaxy. The only thing I did was to put a thick, like dark colored border around each piece. I did some color correction and I saved each piece to their own layer. Make sure the paper base layer, I don't know if it does this in all other art programs. In Clip Studio Paints, you usually get like a base color layer. Make sure that's off or like clear or transparent. You don't want that on your final product. Obviously, for the traditional pieces, like the pieces I did for Mr. Miracle, Vixen, and my OC Chroma, again, save each art piece on its own layer and make sure there's a thick outline. It doesn't have to be black. I ended up using a colored outline, but it's very thick. So I guess the people who are processing it can see the clear cut line. So there's my Mr. Miracle. There's my Vixen. Actually, her line is black. I just thought about that. And there's my Chroma one. Hers is like red. So there are a couple of things you have to do depending on the final product you want for your key charms. So if you just wanted a single-sided charm, obviously save your artwork onto its own layer. Make sure the background is transparent. Be sure to make a thick border around the entire art piece. And placement for the key charm clasp, you can see it right here. Thick border, and that's where I wanted the key charm clasp to go. This is if you want just a single-sided. When you flip it, it's just white empty space, and that's that. But if you want it to be a wee bit more fancy, like I did with my other pieces, or all of them actually, this is what you had to do. So they're double-sided and they have a semi-transparent color background going on. So this is what you need to do. Obviously, again, duplicate your artwork, set each piece on its own layer, front, back, like so. If you wanted to do this with letters, you need to flip the artwork, but do not flip the letters, because if you flip the letters, this is how it's going to look. The letters will be backwards, and you don't want that. You want to mirror flip or horizontal flip your artwork, but you don't want to do that with your letters or your text. You don't want to do that for that. You want to align it. Like this is the front, this is the back. See, the artwork mirror flips, but the words are aligned. They're not flipped, they're aligned. You have to align the words as best as you can. It won't be perfect, but it will work. Otherwise, you'll give yourself a should have had a V8 moment and hate yourself. Also, if you wanted your double-sided acrylic key charm piece to have like a semi-transparent background color, all you would need to do is pick a color, fill it on one layer. I ended up using a gradient and I filled it on one layer. And front, back. So I think for the people at vograce, they know what color to fill in your semi-transparent layer. I did this for my Vixen and also my Mr. Miracle. There's his front, there's his back. Remember, do not mirror flip the letters. You align them as best as you can. Thick border around the whole piece and key charm clasp hole placement. Again, I put mine at the top for all 3 of my key charms. That's just me though. You can put it wherever you want. And there's my chroma. It didn't have any letters or text on her key charm, so all I did was duplicate the artwork and just mirror flip it. I didn't have to worry about the text for her. Front, back, and of course, semi-transparent color layer. There it is. That's how it looks. Again, I didn't use a solid color, I used a gradient. I think you can use a solid color, but I went with gradient for mine. So again, make sure you have that thick border around your entire art piece and the key charm hole for the clasp. Make sure that semi-transparent color layer is on its own layer. Also, remember to change the color profile for the entire file from RGB to CMYK. I don't know why it's not showing up on this, but for Eclipse Studio Paint, you will go to View, scroll all the way down till you see Color Profile, and click on Color Profile Preference, I believe. Let me see. I know it's not showing up. I have no idea why. Or you go all the way down to Color Profile, and the little pop-up menu will pop up, and it'll say Preview Settings. You click on it, and then I can see it. I know you guys can't see it. It'll say Color Profile Preview, and then at the very top drop-down list, they'll give you a lot of choices between RGB and CMYK. I ended up choosing CMYK Japan Web Coded Ad. That's just what I chose. You don't have to choose what I did. You're welcome to choose any other color profile as long as it's the CMYK. As long as it's that. And then I export the entire project as a PSD file, and I believe PSD is Photoshop, so I guess that's what they use at vograce to like process the orders and do what they need to do. PSD is Photoshop. So again, export the entire project, Photoshop file, PSD file, and then you want to compress it as a RAR file. I ended up using WinRAR, and then upload it to the site. That's what I did for my artwork pieces. Oh yeah, one last thing before I forget. It would probably be a good idea to make a product mock-up sheet. On mine, I showed the artwork that I'm using for the key charms and the static stickers, or the static cling stickers, sorry. And I showed how many pieces, how big they are, accessories that are going to go with it, all that good stuff, yada yada yada. So the good folks at vograce know what the final product should look like and not to have any errors in your order. So yeah, that's it. Wait.